White House Movie Reviews. This is Happy Death Day, which is a horror film, or well, an attempt at a horror film, which follows the Groundhog Day formula, of which the day repeats over and over, but this is based on her death, as to say. There's always a killer that finds her and kills her, and it kind of goes from there. She's trying to figure out an equation or some sort of formula in order to escape this constant death, and it is nice to see that the deaths actually have a penalty on the individual, instead of just being, that you just work through the day over and over again, like Groundhog Day did. So there is a limit to what can be done, and it kind of explores that concept. It is her birthday, obviously. Her name is Tree, as mentioned. Yeah, Tree. And there's a lot of friends around her, a lot of individuals that you sort of meet, but it doesn't really go into the nuances of it. There's a lot of certain things that happen during the day, small little things, but none of it's really developed or looked into. And that kind of makes it feel a little bit empty, and it came across as more comedic as opposed to horror. The first sort of death setup was, it was tense, you felt the atmosphere, and then from there it just kind of trailed off, and it didn't exactly bring in any tension or horror, which is what I assumed the film was going to be about. That being said, it was entertaining. It was worth a single watch. I wouldn't view it again. But I did get a good laugh out of it. The audience was kind of split between silence and some people laughing. So it was kind of weird. Her deaths came across as funny for the most part, and the general theme felt a little bit too happy as it progressed along with her, how it developed later on as far as finding out what was going on, trying to fix the day and all this stuff like that. Some of the deaths were rather creative, others were simple and not too out of the box, but still, overall, a fun movie. I enjoyed Happy Death Day. The acting was good, it looked fine, and the theme was interesting, but not developed enough. And that's not to say, it copies Groundhog Day too much, but it doesn't develop its own concept enough, or really take it as far as it could have. And it does feel kind of short. It is wrapped up and it's concise, but I would have wanted a little bit more from it. I give it a 5.5 out of 10, and you read the full review in the description below.